Hi and welcome to Essens Business Presentation, the new exciting network marketing business that we've started in the UK. What a fantastic time to be involved, and we're going to go through this business presentation. The owner, Mr. ch.х.hDIKAYAH. Now, we've just come back off a recent free holiday we was given, a 5-star inclusive holiday to Turkey, where we actually met Mr. ch.ch.hDIKAYAH for the second time. We met him when we went to head office the first time, and we met him again. We spent a lot of time with him on the holiday. You didn't have to do, it was just purely a holiday, no work involved, but he was there. Michael Merter, who was on the previous photo from head office, was there. Ulrich was there, who's the fantastic trainer that the company have. You'll see him further on in the slides. So you could spend time with these guys if you wanted, and if you wanted any questions asked or answered, did they spend time with you and do it. Now, with us being the first team in the UK, myself and my wife started, he wanted to spend some time with us, so we spent 3 hours with him one day. And this guy's vision for the company and what he wants from the company blew me away. I was blown away anyway, because that's why we decided to quit our full-time job in the pub after 9 months and do this full-time, because we were earning an income that allowed us to. So I was blown away how the business was put together, how the compensation plan was put together. But his vision and what he wants for people in joining this business just totally blew me away. This guy is not a selfish guy whatsoever. There's companies in this industry that their compensation plans are all geared up to you getting right to the top at the top end, where you can earn all this magic money. Mr. ch.ch.hDIKAYAH's vision was he put the marketing plan together where, yeah, when you get to the top you can earn some good money. But how he's put it together is it's the people that are coming in from the start who are also earning good money. He wants to reward everybody. He doesn't want you having to slog away, struggling to get to that level where the big money's promised. You earn good money straight away. And we actually sat in around the table, and he said, look, this is what I want. Look at this complex this week. There's 207 members from Essens here this week. Essens had changed 207 lives this week because they've all qualified for a free holiday. I want Essens to change as many lives as possible in the world going forward. Now, that's his attitude. If you're working with a guy who's not selfish, who's got that attitude, you know you're with a good company, and this company's going places. So a bit more about Essens. It was founded in 2011 in Brno, in Czech Republic. That's the head office we went to. Okay, so now it's its 7-year anniversary this October, and year-on-year growth now from 2016 we did 86.9%. Now already this year we've and we're in July, we've already nearly done the 86.9 already. So this company is really growing. And in the UK, the blue touch paper is just about to get lit, because we're really building a team to be proud of here. And the training structures we put together with help from head office and Uli Water, who I'll show you on the next slide, really are helping people to earn life-changing money. And it's not hard. So it's a great opportunity. What can it do for you? The first one's important. It improves your quality of life and your financial situation. Now, we say improves your quality of life. It can do it on 2 ways. It does do it on 2 ways. Your health, because they also do nutritional products, not food supplements, but nutritional products that help with your vitamins, etc., aloe vera, etc., colostrum, and obviously it can improve your quality of life because you start owning back more of your time. One thing it has made me and my wife already is millionaires of time. We actually own all our time now. Nobody's telling me when I've got to turn up to work. Nobody's telling me I've got to do this. Nobody's telling me I've got to make a brief run. Nobody's telling me, oh, we're behind, you've got to stay late. No, it's fantastic. I choose when I work, where I work, and who I want to work with, which is the bottom one, and how long you want to work. It really is an opportunity for everybody, because it's so easy to become involved in this company. So it gives members different benefits. You can become a member just to get the products with a 28% discount. With a discount up to 28%. Okay, additional one. So it's a good price anyway to become a member and get access to our products. But you can also get an additional discount up to 28%. That's if you just buy it for yourself and your household. You can sell it, so you offer our products to your family and friends, and you earn from the retail profit and commissions. So as well as buying it, you can actually, because you get a fantastic price to buy it at, you get a recommended retail selling price, and it's 40% profit you make starting, and it can go up. And you can build a team, so you can enjoy all the benefits of the marketing plan, as well as buying the products cheaper for yourself, and which gives you more freedom and more independence. I'm going to go into that a little bit more, so it's not going to be a long presentation, but just enough to make you want to get back to the person that gave you this link. So just to show you you're in the right place at the right time. This is an example of a business, a new business starting. Okay, now 1 to 5 years, that's the time where if you make any hiccups, or you've got time to fix them, that's the time where you're more likely to go out of business. That's the time where the business just does not work. After 5 years, from 5 years to 40 years, is continuous growth, because in the first 5 years you've ironed out all your problems, you've got momentum behind you, and it'll just be growth. And then after 40 years, that's when your stability comes in. So what you've done in the 35 years previous, that's your stability, and you can build on that. Now Essens is 7 years old, so we're just coming into the growth, and we are the first team in the UK. So put them both together, and as I said earlier, the blue touch paper is about to get lit. This is seriously the most exciting thing I've been a part of, and I'm not just saying that because I'm presenting this. I'm presenting this because I am excited. So as well as the fantastic perfumes, aftershaves, which you're probably familiar with, that's why you've been given this link. They also do a range of brilliant everyday products that every household can use. So it's not just perfumes and aftershave, you've got a constant turnover with consumable products. You've got shower gels, you've got toothpastes, you've got body lotions, you've got shaving foams, you've got aftershave balms, you've got aloe vera drinks, you've got aloe vera creams, you've got aloe vera supplements, you've got colostrum. If you don't know what colostrum is, guys, Google it and you'll be amazed at what colostrum is. We do a fantastic colostrum range. We do absolutely everything. So if you've come thinking about just the perfumes and the aftershaves, fantastic, you can earn some good money, because I know people are, including myself, but this is the range where there's a product for everybody, and it's consumable, so you'll get repeat custom, and the products are that good. You might think I'm slightly biased. I'm excited because I've tried all the products. The products are fantastic, and they're a reasonable price at the top of the range on the market out there, and people do reorder. So you've got constant consumable reordering people. It's brilliant. So you make at the start 40% retail profit. So here we go. We'll work on pounds, even though it says euros, because that's what we do in the UK. So you can access a bottle of the perfume or aftershave for £14.30. Okay. You make £5.70 profit because we sell it for £20. Now that is available from day one when you start the business. You don't have to work up to any level to get that. That is your starting retail price, member price and profit. That's it. So that's what you make from day one. So how do we work with the perfumes and aftershaves? These are what your business will be all about. It's a tester kit. What you get in the tester kit is you get a sample of every aftershave or perfume that we've currently got on the market. And what you do is we just leave these with people and say, would you show them to your friends, family? Would you mind taking it into work? If you can get me an order for 8 bottles, I'll give you a bottle free, because that's an offer you get with the company, so it's not costing you anything. And customers then will get you your orders, and then that's a case of, with your help, support and training, how to offer the opportunity to that customer, because they've just technically done a member's job and they've not really known. So there's a little example. If you send this starter kit out for a maximum of 2 days, they don't need it longer than that. They're important to you, they make you money, so you don't want to lend it out to the same person for a long time. So 2 perfumes in 2 days equals 30 perfumes in 30 days. So 30 times 570 is 171 retail profit. Now can you imagine if you work with 5 starter kits? So you can multiply the 171 by 5. But that's where it comes into it, where if you wanted to, as I said, there's 3 different stages you can come in this to Essence with. But if you wanted to make a team and you wanted to look at the business side, the 5 starter kits with our training, you'd work it where you'd have 5 team members. So it's simple. We've got a simple training structure. So the commission on your turnover, Essence marketing plan is all based on points. Now 1 point is €1 without any VAT or taxes added. So if you can look on the left there, a bottle of perfume or aftershave is 11 points. That means it costs, from being made before any taxes, we get it for €11. And again, the aloe vera drink €9, the colostrum supplements 18, the toothpaste 7, and they've got a fantastic new makeup range. One of those is the foundations, 12 points. So a point is €1, and that's how the marketing plan works with your commissions. So here it is. Here's a marketing plan. This is one of the best in the industry that I've seen. Like I say, after 3 months we're qualified for the free holiday, and this is the marketing plan that gives everybody access to earn good money right from the start. You don't have to be in it 10, 12 months, 3, 4 years, 5 years to actually reap the benefits of a good business. You get it immediately. It really is fantastic. So as you can see, under each level it goes from 3%, which is here, goes all the way up to 28%, which is here. You're classed as a silver manager if you get 28%. Now all these points is what you need to get when you get to a certain level. So if we say a bottle of perfume's 11, so if you sold 10 bottles of perfume, you'd be on 110 points. That would get you up to the 3% stage. Now what that means is you get an extra 3% off the order you placed, and you'd also get 3% commissions off other people in the marketing plan. Now I'll explain that on the next couple of slides. So it goes up 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. So the points depend on the volume of business on the different percentages you get to. Okay. Now the first key position, as you can see, is 17%. Now you might say, well, why 17%? Well, at 17%, if you look on the right hand side, there's average commissions by level of percentage up the marketing plan. Now €500 is just about over 400 quid. That'd make a fantastic difference to a family. It make not even to families. That'd make a fantastic difference to anybody. An extra 400 quid a month. But also, you'll see on the next slide. 17% is when you get access to the holiday I was going on about, and you get access to more benefits. So let's crack on there. So just say you've started to build a team and you're on 17%. This is you in the middle. You managed to get 4 people together and you're working with them with our training and our, and our structure. Until you're ready to do it yourself, we'll help you by all means. So the first person at the bottom here, member number 1, is only done 3%. She's just placed an order for household items and a couple of friends. So she's done 100 points. Okay. So what that means is you're on 17%. Your member here is on 3%, so you actually get the difference, which is 14%. Now 14% of 100 points, which is €100, because it's €1 per point, you will earn €14 commission immediately in your back office as soon as that order is placed from that member. And again, you have another member here, he's done a little bit more, he's done 400, he's got a couple more orders, and he's ordered some more things for his house or his family. So he's gone up to 6%. So again, you earn the difference between 17 and 6%, which is 11% on 400. So you'll earn €44 off that person straight away immediately when it's been placed into your back office. And again, this guy, he's got a couple of team members himself, he's got some customers and he's ordering for himself. He's on 9%, 9% of more volume though. So you earn 96% off that person. And then your 4th member here, she's been in it a little bit longer, or she's just hit the ground running immediately. She's got a few friends who are doing the business, and then she's got more customers and she's ordering for herself. 12%, 17%, you get the difference. 5% of 2,400 is 120. So that's how your commissions add up. So just off them 4 people, while you're on that 17%, you've earned that money. Okay, immediately. As soon as they place the order, it goes into your back office and you see it immediately. You don't have to wait a month to see it. You see it. You get a live commissions thing every time an order goes in from somebody you introduce. You see it immediately. So as you're going along in the month, you know what you're going to be earning. Okay. So what does it mean for the buyer? So if you're just buying it for yourself and you've introduced or whatever, you've introduced some people, but you're not interested because you can't stop people joining if they want. So if you've got a couple of people who want to join for themselves just to get the discount for themselves because you don't want to run a business, but you've accumulated enough points to get to 17% that month, you will also get, if you remember earlier on in the presentation, you get a 40% discount on your products when you sign up anyway. So if you're at 17%, you get an extra 17%. So that means you will get a massive 57% discount on your products. Now that's unreal. I don't know any other business out there that will give you 57% off the retail price. It's unreal. For the seller, again, you make 17% commission. So you'll get your 40%, and instead of your 17% commission you're keeping because you're not selling, which is the top one, so you get 57% off, you're actually making 17%. So you're making 57% on a product. And don't forget, guys, this is an example on the 17%. When you get up to 20%, you'll be making 60% on a product. 25%, you'll be making 65%. 28%, you'll be making 68%. The potential is massive. And for the builder, so if you're building a team, obviously you'll get 1 and 2, but you also get the differences which I've shown here. So this is how you can make serious money right from the start. 17% is a first key position. Obviously you earn money at this because you'll be at different levels. The reason 17% is a key position is because these are the benefits. You get the holiday. So if you can reach 17% over the qualification period, which is October, November, December, January, February, if you hit 17% 3 times in them 5 months, with a minimum commission of 300, which when you hit 17% and you're building a good business, your minimum commission is 500 anyway, you get your free holiday. As soon as the qualification period's over, in March you get an email, congratulations, you've just qualified for the free holiday, please can you send us your passport details so we can book your tickets. It's as easy as that. It was absolutely unbelievable. A luxury 5-star hotel for 7 days, all inclusive. And then on the last day, we had the honour of going to Salus, the factory, the company that make our fragrances. We go and visit that for the last day, so you can actually see where our products are coming from, and that's in Istanbul. So on the last day they flew us from Antalya, where we were staying, up to Istanbul, and we went to Salus. So this was the very first holiday, 2015. There were 31 people went on that. This was the holiday I've just come back on, July this year. 207 members altogether they were. I think you can just see me and my wife there. It's growing. So 2019, there was a few people saying it, and personally I think it will double that. It will double that. This business, as I said, is brilliant, and you can get what you want right from the beginning. We started our business in July. We didn't really get kicking off till August, because the first month we were just finding our feet. By December, we'd started qualifying for the holiday, and we did it. By November. So 3 months we qualified for the holiday. What I loved is we had a team member who we recruited into the business. She started to build a fantastic business. Guess what? She earned the holiday as well. We'd all been in the business less than 6 months, and we're going away with a new team member and a new friend. That's what this business is all about. That's where we stayed. So the hotel there was in the forest, massive complex. So many pools, I didn't think we got to see them all. Bars on the beach. It was unbelievable, and it was all free. It was fantastic. So there's myself and Justine, excuse me, with Mr. Kovacs, the owner. We spent, like I said, some time with him during the day, but at night time we were there to mingle, we had a few drinks. It was just pure luxury. It was fantastic, and the smile you see on his face, it's not fake. That's the kind of person he is. He wants to help as many people. It's like a game to him. He wants to help as many people change their lives as possible. So when I say game, I mean in a good way. You know, it's a business that's going to go far with that attitude. And there's Uli Walter, who's the trainer for the company. Again, he was around. We got very good friends with him now. We're good friends with Uli, so he's helping us with the UK now. And that's just a Spanish member. She bumped into him. She wanted a few questions answered, so they sat down and had a drink while he answered the questions. It wasn't a working holiday, but if you wanted anything sorted out, you got it done while you were there. There's myself and Justine at the front. That's the team we're part of. All those are from Italy, apart from the lady, those there from Spain. But that's part of our whole team. We're the first, obviously, in the UK, so whoever's looking at this will be in the first main team in the UK. And that's just a Russian team that Uli again did the training for. They all wanted some training, so one night he said, I can't come for a drink with you guys tonight. He said, we've got a room, because the Russian party want a bit of training. So I mean, that's what it's like. It was their choice to do it. So he just dropped everything and he trained them. And there we are. We'll remember that guy from a previous slide when we went to head office, Michael Murta. He's the main guy at head office. He's the owner's nephew. He's anything you want done. He's working close with the UK. Again, there's Uli. This is when we were just in the bar having a drink one night. There's myself, Justine, and there's Kelly. That's what's brilliant. We didn't know Kelly 6 months before that holiday. We didn't know each other. She signed up to the business. We've got really good friends, working together solidly. She's qualified for the holiday, and we had a fantastic week. That's the company that do the fragrances. That's where we went on the last day. That's us all outside just before we went in. Again, first we had to go in a room where they showed us a video. It's all hygiene, so excuse the ear nets and the mouth protectors. And again, the 17%. When Essens comes over here, when they get head office here, when we build enough business for them, the owner is excited. He wants to come to the UK. It's got to be a good business decision though, so we've got to get the business to a certain level, which we're not far off. And over there he sat down with us and said, look, I want to help you to get to that level quicker, and then we'll open the head office so everything will be a lot easier. We'll get cars. We've already qualified for Mercedes. When I went to head office last year, earlier in the year, just to see it, there was a car there, could have drove home. It's a left-hand drive, I don't want one. Wait till it comes over here and then get it anyway. But they give you a car at 17%. So as well as qualifying for the holiday, making over 500 a month, they give you a car as well. It's a fantastic opportunity to get into. And there you go, building your team. So this is a couple of stages up from the next main stage. The key position is 25%. So again, in the middle and off the previous slides, you get the difference between all your people. So that month, the member in the middle earned all this, you know, and that's just by sharing these products and using them yourself. And they really are fantastic products. I hope if you're watching this, you've actually smelt our fragrances already, or you might own a few. That's why you're looking at it, to look at the bigger picture, because they really are. They're fantastic. And that's the 25 position, 25%. We're actually going, we've just come back from Turkey. We're going to St. Petersburg for the anniversary this year in October. Now, we thought Turkey were luxury. St. Petersburg is the main event of the year for Essens. It's always in October. It's St. Petersburg this year. They really put it on, and it's a 3-day event. Everything paid for again. Again, this is June, July and August. This is a higher level where you've got to have a minimum commission of €1,000, where you're at 10,000 points, which is 25%. The commissions come anyway. The commissions do come, so there's no way over €1,000. It's not once you build a business with that momentum, you actually see them commissions. So you get a 3-day all paid for, and I'm really looking forward to meeting up with everybody again, and that's what it's got me like now. So there it is. That's where we're going. I think at the moment on the World Cup, you can see that palace or whatever it is there in in the back, and every time I see it, I'm looking forward to going to it. Like, I really can't wait. So there you go. That's the kind of car we're entitled to now. But it's not over here, and I didn't want a left-hand drive. Again, they were willing just to give me one because we've qualified. It is unbelievable. If you want an opportunity to change your life, seriously, this is one of the best I've seen. And I've looked at a few, and this is one of the best I've seen. That's why we decided to bring it to the UK. And in a way, I have the same attitude as Mr. ch.ch. I want to change as many people's lives. I loved it when I went on holiday with Kelly, and we managed to get over there. We had another team member just missed out slightly. But next year, I want to take about 10 or 12 people, so I want to change lives. And it's already changing lives. Some of the team members can't believe what they're earning, and they're forever saying thank you. But they don't have to do. I only showed them the opportunity, like they're showing you now. That's all that happened, and they've done it themselves with our help. So it really is an opportunity for everybody. So again, this is clever. Obviously there's the perfumes and aftershaves. Now what they've done is they've done a bestseller set, and it is what it says. Every item in there is the bestseller. Now the retail price for this is $266.85, right? A member gets it for $191.90 because you get your 40%. But Mr. ch.ch, because it's the top seller, he wanted everybody to get access to this. So you can actually get it for 25% less than the 40%. So it costs €145. Now in that you get one of every bestseller. So if you choose these two, you can choose a box for him or a box for her, depending. Then you get your aftershave or your perfume. And then there's your shaving foams, aloe vera, everything in there. Yogurt maker, fantastic yogurt with your colostrum in, the proactive.